Hi guys, welcome back to That Green Mini. In today's episode we're going to be talking about our Civic and exactly what the plan is for it. And I'll show you the engine bay and whatever else comes to play. So let's get cracking. So, I bet you're thinking, Gareth, why are we making a video about the Civic? And basically this car is my daily driver. And it's going to be such a hard thing to tear it apart and strip the heart out of it in order to put it into the Mini. It is a really good car, I can't fault it. The only problem I had, which I thought I had, was with smoke on startups. Turns out it's just overfueling due to the injectors being dirty. So I've cleaned the injectors and it's absolutely brilliant again now. The whole car is beautiful. I'll show you the inside of the engine bay soon, so you guys can have a little look at that, but it is blowing a huge gale, so I'll apologise in advance if you guys can't hear me while I'm talking about this. Yeah, it's a brilliant little car. It flies, absolutely flies. I'm getting used to driving around in VTEC. It's a completely different experience driving in VTEC as to driving a normal car, because you're revving it up as high as a motorbike and it's just ridiculous. It's so fun though. It's a lot of fun. I also bet you've noticed this little TGM for That Green Mini. My wife's an amazing person. She's made me this fleece, or printed this fleece out for me. She's also done me a polo shirt, and she's got a few other designs that she wants me to wear because, well, I've just got an amazing wife. So yeah, let's crack on with the video, guys. Let's have a look at the engine bay. So guys, I don't know if you can hear me properly, but it's blowing a huge gale. So I do apologise if the sound quality is bad. So this is my my B-series engine, sorry. Got rid of the A-series, that's well out the window. So this is a B16A2 made by Honda. It's a dual overhead cam VTEC engine. It revs up to 9,000 RPM, but it's limited to 8,000. Probably because you don't want to blow the whole car up, do we? Overall neck of the engine, it's really good. But this paint is all peeling off because whoever's taken the rocker cover off prior hasn't sealed it properly or used the right gaskets and just put a load of silicone sealant down, so it's probably not sorted. My VTEC solenoid is looking a bit worse for wear, so that's going to have to be replaced. I'm going to do a bit of work on this because the spring's all rusty, everything's a bit rusty. When it comes to the intake manifold, I'll have to cut it off about here, and then I'll have to bend it up using aluminium elbows and then weld it all back into place. I'll show you how to do that because that's what I do for a living. I'm a fabricator welder, specialising in aluminium. So, what else is there? The oil level's absolutely fine, it doesn't sink down, it sounds amazing. And let's get back inside the car because it is absolutely freezing. Time to be making videos, it's absolutely horrible outside. So windy, it's just blowing trees over left, right and centre. But nevertheless, let's take it for a drive. Let's go out and drive this car because it needs a good drive. I'm going to do a few pulls, see if you guys can hear the VTEC kick in, yo. And yeah, let's get cracking. It's so fun. This car is so fun. Oh man, I've hit traffic. Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious, what's gonna happen to me now? Someone please let me through. Yay, some lovely lady let me through. Hopefully my camera is still in the right place so you guys can see this footage. If not, it's just going to be a bit of you watching me the whole time. Oh well. Oh, this rain's coming on, isn't it? Hopefully it doesn't go too bad. So much traffic. Oh, it's so windy. Just sorry for all these people walking, especially that old lady walking the dog. Bloody hell. So guys, the B16 engine, it's a B16A2, and the ratio at the moment has got a 4:6, I believe, ratio. It has not got a limited slip diff, which is quite annoying. You're going to have to spend quite a bit of money to get one installed. I am thinking about going for a phantom grip as just a quick fix until I do save up and get myself a proper limited slip diff. But hopefully the phantom grip plate differential conversion system, whatever it's called, will actually work enough for me to be able to drive the engine when it's in the Mini to a decent kind of controllability. But yeah, it's a brilliant little engine. It flies. It just needs a bit of TLC to get it looking top notch, ready for the Mini. I have got a Japanese 4.1 stainless steel exhaust manifold that is coming from eBay. I've only bought it for say £102. That's going to be modified by me to fit inside the Mini with as little modifications as possible. So I'm going to cut the flange plate off. I'm going to shorten it by about 50mm, or shorten the exhaust by about 50mm, so it brings it back in towards the block, and then weld it all back up nicely, and away we go. Hopefully it fixes the job and I don't have to do too much cutting away of the external body. So that, yeah, like I said, I bet it's going to be okay. The inlet manifold is going to be the difficult one, because I don't know how dirty it is and how long it's been sat with grease and oil all over it, because aluminium is like a sponge and it becomes very unweldable when exposed to a lot of oil and grease and contaminants. It just sucks it all into the pores of the aluminium. It's not a lot of fun to weld if it is like in that sort of state, but hopefully it's nice and clean and it'll be a nice easy job for me to do, and I can get the welds looking pristine, because that's the best thing I love about TIG welding, just the welds. Oh, beautiful looking welds. Yeah, it's gonna look ace. I'll be able to send it soon, guys. Oh, I'm gonna drop it down to second gear soon. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. So for my ECU, guys, I'll be using a Honda S300 chip to go inside the original ECU. It's the easiest option that I can find to make sure I've got the whole shebang that I need. So yeah, it's gonna be ace. Whoa. Almost there now, guys. Oh, excited! Gonna take off. So I'm running out of things to say because I'm just getting so excited to drive this car properly. I'll show you guys exactly how it feels to be into VTEC mode engaged. Oh, come on! Let me slow it down a little bit because there's no one behind me yet. There's no one behind me. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, go! Whee! This is ace! Whee! So much fun! Brilliant! It absolutely takes off. Absolutely takes right off. It's a lot of fun to drive. So yeah, as you heard, guys, the VTEC definitely kicks in. It's brilliant. I just love it when it goes from being nice and humble to a roaring lion in half a second flat. Oh, that was so much fun. Absolutely brilliant. So what I'm going to do is a roundabout just further ahead of where we are. I was going to take it back on the roundabout and then drive the car back home because, oh man, was that bird I just ran over? Poor bird. Bad times. It's dead already. So, there's a roundabout just ahead, guys, and I'll be driving around it, not through it, all the way back around and come back on myself, just so you guys can see what it's like to take off from a slow rolling start. And it's a lot of fun. The VTEC kicks in and it just goes all hell for leather. So, yeah, I'm excited again. I'm all excited again. It's brilliant. Can't wait for this engine to be inside the Mini. I absolutely cannot wait one little bit. It's such a gloomy day though. Wind is terrible. Let's get into the right lane, guys. Into the right lane. So, if you can imagine this kind of power in the car, this car weighs 1.5 tons approximately. I think it's 1.37 tons. Classic Mini, fully loaded, only weighs 680 kilos. With the engine in situ, it will add another 20 kilos on top of that weight, so it'll end to be about 700 kilos. So this car is going to be weighing half of what the Mini weighs. Let's go, send it. Woohoo! Oh, that was a grind. Oh, that's fun. Can't find it, guys. Grind it. Ah. Oh well. So anyway, like I was saying, guys, the engine is pulling really well on a car that weighs 1.37 tons. It'll be pulling a car that's 700 kilos in the Mini. So it's going to be half the weight taken off it straight away. It's going to increase the horsepower, or the power to weight ratio is going to be massively different. If everything stays the same with the horsepower and all that, the power to weight ratio is going to be that of an Aston Martin DB9. So I'm really looking forward to this engine going into that Mini. So guys, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I don't think my gearbox is going to be very happy with me anymore from that little third gear grind, because, well, no one likes to grind it, do they? But yeah, plans for the Mini now. I've had someone come and have a look at the wiring for the Mini, because I've still got absolutely zero idea what I'm doing with that. It's literally a headache. So we decided that I'm going to fit an entirely new loom to the Mini, start from scratch, because once I split the loom up, you guys will see next week, is going to be a lot of connections where there shouldn't be connections, and a lot of fixed plug points in the wire shouldn't be there. So I'd rather start from fresh and make sure the whole Mini is working absolutely 100% fantastically brilliant. Thank you very much. And hopefully my parts will come. I'm still waiting for them. I've been waiting for way too long now. Apparently they're in the UK, but whether that's true, we'll find out soon enough. But the courier company has said that it's just waiting for it to clear customs, and as soon as that's happened, I can pay whatever invoice I need to pay and it'll get delivered. So maybe it'll be here this week or next week. Who knows? I'll find out soon enough. Don't forget, guys, please like, subscribe and comment on these videos. It'll help me out so much, and it just boosts me. It keeps me going. I can't believe I've hit 300 subscribers as well. It's just absolutely mental. So thank you everybody who subscribed to my channel, and if you know of anybody who's interested in what I'm doing, please share my videos, share everything. It's all out there for you guys to read and understand. And that's it from me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.